Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Von Fry. Tonight, we're going to be trying out a new game from 1990, released on the PC Engine, never coming to the US until an unofficial patch in 2019. I'm talking about City Hunter. Now, this is a game that I found out about a little ways back, maybe a few weeks ago, maybe a few days before it came out even, really. I know I'd seen it come up as like a soon-to-be released title. The company behind releasing the physical version of this, gosh, I want to make sure I don't get this wrong. I think it's Red Art Games, provided me a code this morning to download, give a try, and review. And I thought, hey, while we're at it, let's stream those first impressions. And as you can see here, I actually did let my Game Pass Ultimate lapse. I shall have to come back someday to try to finish some games up. But I've got a lot to do. I've got a lot of Resident Evil to still get into. We have a ton of Switch games to be coming along our way, right? All kinds of stuff that needs to be handled. So I figured, why not? Let's get out of Game Pass and just, play games like we used to. So City Hunter here, I am unfamiliar with most aspects of this. I've seen a little bit of the anime. I think that it was published in like one of the Shonen Jump type manga books. And I did see, even reviewed, the Jackie Chan film, I think from 92, which may take a lot of liberties with the story. Let's see if much of the story really unfolds to those of us unfamiliar, or if this is more of a, hey, of course you know what City Hunter is. You bought the game. Let's see how this goes. I think this is going to play 4x3, so we may actually... and it's not crazy popular here on the Xbox. Only has one review at the moment. So whether or not this, this is a particularly popular stream, not betting on it, at $25, let's see what we got here, okay? We'll pop over to 4x3. Unfortunately, I cannot do the fun stuff. The buttons I had programmed to like pop up on the screen, oh, I suck tonight, that sort of stuff. I can't get that to go. Red Art Games. See, I could have just started this. So yes, thank you for the copy. And I think there is an end theme in this, which we may have a copyright issue, who knows, that plays or something. I was watching on Prime Video, and this was about a year ago when I saw any episodes of this. It unfolds a little bit like Miami Vice, how it's like, oh, he has a partner, and his partner gets killed. Oh, but he brings in his partner's sister. Let's see what we can do here. Settings. All right, so that's what we're looking at. CRT filter. Is this the kind of game that is really going to look better? Is it Earthworm Jim? I'm not so sure. Typically I like to go off. Oh, that just stretches it. Native. Questionable here. If you were playing on PC Engine, I guess 4x3 would be it. So should he be that wide? Native. It says native. It's native. But by default, it was 4x3, wasn't it? So I'm a little conflicted. How skinny is this guy supposed to be? Bonus stuff. Now you see we got some of the anime artwork. Ooh. I guess that's is that what a CD Engine game looked like? Pretty much, no, a PC Engine game. Maybe just like a CD, huh? Whoa. Press A to open, shall we? Ah, yes, I can't remember if it's a Hue card or a Q card, because this one idiot on YouTube kept mispronouncing it while having the only popular video about turbo graphics. I think it's Hue. Let me look this up. Turbo graphics cards. Shoot. Come on, Turbo Graphics 16. In fact, I wonder if they called them the same thing on the PC Engine. This, of course, I can't get a result because I'm not actually using Google, but Cardua, what did they call these? It is, okay, it's a Hue card, but this idiot kept calling them Q cards for the whole video, and it's messed me up. Can we spin it? Hold on, zoom. Ooh. Nice touch, huh? Oh, wait. Now, it's like, if you've never had the system, give people a virtual feelie, right? Don't bend, drop, or subject to shock. Keep away from static electricity, heat, water, and direct sunlight. Please put back into the case after you play Sunsoft. Nice of them to put some English instructions there, though the game's not actually in English. I guess you could have actually had skinnier Famicom, Super Nintendo stuff, but I think there was some logic, especially in the West, that the kids needed an easier time grabbing. We can't. This part is kind of 16:9, isn't it? Ah, yes, an instruction manual. Every old game that gets like these kind of like remaster for, I guess you could call it essentially a remaster, repackaging, release for modern hardware. It would be really nice if we got this stuff. Oh, and evidently, guys over there, I wonder if the Turbo Graphics had color instructions. I always felt that the Genesis felt a little cheap being black and white with the instructions, because even the NES would give you color instructions, right? It's like, oh, hey, it's the girl he has to take care of and the girl he kind of wants to get with. The guy's a bit of a womanizer, and I think his assistant gal hits him over the head with a very large mallet, and that only really came into play. Oh, there we go. Party like it's 1990. The instruction manual, the piece of entertainment that kept you busy during the ride home, right? So that, look, is it pivotal to the game? Probably not. Is it a cool thing for them to add that you can actually do this? I think so. So yeah, that's neat. What other kind of gallery stuff? Get Wild. I think this is the song that may cause us some trouble. I do have the Red Bull I was drinking last night, the Red Bull Zero, and still, I mean, I actually kind of got finished with Resident Evil a little quicker last night than I expected. I still have plenty of Reese's and cashews. At some point, is that we're hearing all this Japanese, is he gonna go get wild? I guess for people in Japan, though, this is an iconic anime in song, though. All right, let's try to defy the copyright odds here. Actually, this menu plays it anyway. You know, like when we have a Teenage Mutant Turtle Revenge of Shredder's Revenge, you want to hear that here, right? Controls, PC Engine, Turbo Graphics, 2 buttons, guys. Jump and shoot. We have a rewind. And I think we're going to try to do this D-pad. Shoot, jump, I can handle that. Yeah, I put City Hunter on the back of my car, so that after I run people over, they can see who to blame. Alright, let's give this a go. Enhanced. Play the remastered version with refined enemy behaviors, improved gameplay, and more. Hard. Challenge yourself as the legendary crime fighter of Shinjuku. Stronger enemies and increased difficulty. Original. Play the original version straight from the 90s. Time flies, right? How about we start out with the original and then we try enhanced and hard. Kind of see what we do here. And we're playing 4x3. This should work pretty well for us here. I should have got more Red Bull. So I put a grape nos in the fridge. Is the chat working? I see 4 people here, but no one said anything. I did have to update my chat app. It should be working fine. He's in the city, but he has to hunt. Yeah, Weekly Shonen Jump. Is that a cigarette or a knife? Ah, can't swim. I want to dive, but I can't swim. Yeah, this is my ride. I saw a different looking car. It said City Hunter. Sunrise. I think that's why I checked out some of that anime, being that it was a sunrise. It's working. Nice. Okay. Yeah, have you guys heard of this game? Or have you seen the anime? Have you seen the Jackie Chan film? You've surely seen clips of the Jackie Chan film. That's where Jackie and Gary Daniels, it's Gary Daniels, right? Get into a fight on a cruise ship and end up in the arcade in the cruise ship and become Street Fighter 2 characters. Mind you, this is in like 1992, so they were really on top of Street Fighter 2 being a trend. And Jackie Chan ends up being Chun-Li. Gary Daniels peak Ken, by the way. Yo, I've got a password. All right, is this going to be A to enter or B? A. Start the game. Gone with the Beauty. Bozu hates cats. Ryo and Sagios. Well, let's start over here. Are we doing like different like episodes of the anime in a way? A week ago, I got a call from my boyfriend Hideki, who works at Hug Electronics. He said that he had created something terrible. Since then, I've lost all contact with him to the public. Hug is a large electronic company, but there are a lot of dark rumors surrounding them. I'm afraid that Hideki may have gotten involved in something dangerous. Please, Mr. Saba. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh, dude, this actually has some pretty cool animation. Oh, hold on. We're not asking questions. We're just. Am I like? Oh, you can even crouch and shoot. Mind you, it's kind of like an 8-bit, 16-bit game, right? The CPU. Oh shit, it's kind of like Kung Fu almost. These guys just kind of running up on you. Dude, I can't believe that we've got sperm coming out of our gun. That's pretty wicked. Oh, it can't shoot up. No diagonal shoot. Ooh. Hold on, we actually had a staircase down here, right? Can we? We can. So this will look better than an NES game, but it's not quite true 16-bit Genesis Mega Drive. Super Famicom. Oh, hey. Who are you? My name's Mr. Sub. Was it Joe? I should have. Okay, we can use that, right? I'm pretty sure I'm trying to walk up. Maybe I had to hit A at the start. Maybe it seems like A helped me get up there, the jump button. You're killing all my purple-suited brothers. The guardrail is not in front of him, is it? It's a little weird, right? It's not a guardrail if you're outside of it, you know? Power item. I left a comment on the video of yours. I wonder if you. Oh shit! Which video? Sweet tea. I don't recall. Not last night's live, was it? By the way, I was a little late getting the stream going, 10 minutes or so. I did record a Resident Evil 9 review video. Can I go in these? Okay, so A sort of gets you in the doors also. The sub-brain system developed by Hideki is an impressive... Is that the girl who's hiring me? Technological innovation. It's a computer capable of secret... Dude, this is kind of wild. It's like pop-up windows. Remember that? Synchronizing with the human brain significantly. I appreciate the big chunky font. This was from back in the day when you had a TV across the room and it was tiny. And you were fine with it. Enhancing an individual's cognitive abilities. Man, really stacking these boxes. This allows them to think more rapidly and effectively. However, the process can also be reversed, allowing the computer to exert control over the user's brain. Our CEO is trying to use it to do horrifying things. Please, you have to stop our CEO. A big corporation with an evil plan? What a surprise. Alright, I'll handle this. No friendly fire? Let's try out that rewind. Oh, wait. Rewind is right trigger. Usually I think that it's a left trigger thing for the rewind. Relative to how you're looking at the screen, right? Relative, you are going back, left, you're right, you're going forward, usually. So hold on here. We've got rewind. I'll handle this. Why is that not... There's a rewind, but there's no fast forward. So you could rewind too soon. It's also a little weird that you don't get like a bar at the bottom showing the progress of the rewind. I want you to check later on, no rush, okay. I'm glad we moved to 3D, not gonna lie. Are you talking about 3D in relation to like the Resident Evil stuff? No, I just hit straight up to go through there. Are we not going in that one? Can I shoot the alarm? Dick. Well, how can I tell which doors I can use? Okay. You have to line up with the stairs and then just hit down. I wanna... There, duck in. Who are you? Just a man trying to foil the CEO's evil plans. Really? Then please take this. My coworker is being held somewhere in the warehouse. You got a key card. Of course, there aren't going to be like hideous women. It's like, this is an ugly woman. She has glasses and short hair, right? But oh, 3D gaming in general. 2D isn't my favorite, save for Smash Bros. And 2D Metroid. I don't care for side scrollers. They have their place. Sweet Tea, unfortunately, we're going to be doing a lot of 2D gaming this month. Good, we got an item. Oh, dick. I kind of wanted to... I can't turn while crouched. I guess I need to quit trying to walk off the screen like that. I wonder if I got the key and I gave it to the guy who said, "Who are you?" Yes. Hold on, let's rewind that. Rewind's gonna be your friend, guys. Can I just solve anything by shooting? We're really low on health. I'm gonna have to abuse the rewind. I guess that's just a straight no on that door. Oh, wow, what the hell? How did I take that damage? The halcyon days where you really have to know a level, guys. I know, it kind of looks like Joker's goons or maybe somebody that works for Prince. You're really gonna need to know the game, guys. Oh boy. It's weird. It's so weird that the rewind, it's fast, right? But you don't have any on-screen indicator of the rewind. So I need to click that up. I hope I'm heading to where I can use this key. Probably not, though. Oh, gee. Oh, hold on. No. Come on, City Hunter, go. Not really too sure where I should be going. The PC Engine did have some gems on it, but I mean, a lot of them really didn't come to the US. Oh. Well, hello. Who are you? Is the man trying to foil the CEO's evil plans? I see. Listen, Hideki is still alive. He has the blueprints of the system. They helped him escape, and this was my punishment. Take this, it might be useful. Thanks, but don't strain yourself. Save your energy. My partner will be here soon to get you out of here. Oh, okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Good reassurance there. You got an executive ID card. Nice, but I'm pretty much dead. I have seen no power-ups. Yeah, I don't know if it's... You are a big, chunky character, relative, right? I haven't played a ton of PC Engine stuff, but this doesn't look like an NES game. You gotta say that. Nice having unlimited bullets, but boy, I'd like to find some power-ups. Just like magic, obtain an ID card. Well, that popped a little bit late. I'm probably dead here. My faster jumping. Let's see what that does to you. Better luck next time. Do you get to retain your card? Or is that more of an enhanced thing? Geez, still dying? Lives? What are we doing? I'm curious what... Oh, shit. Is that my password? Balky? I wonder if I can rewind that. It actually is letting you rewind to a point. If I'd rewound sooner, I could have gotten out of that. Okay, let's try the other scenarios on the other difficulties. I guess we're just gonna have to go new game. Actually, we have some save slots. That's cool. The presentation's there. They definitely, you know, did what they could with the presentation. I think this is from the... You guys aren't seeing some of the screen there, but I think it's from the same publisher that did that. Oh, what was it? I liked the demo too. Because they were doing a giveaway of it. I think I got rid of the demo. It was... I had it in the store. Neon... It had neon in the title. Oh, come on, Xbox. Sweet Tea says, I was playing OG RE3 the last few days, and it's pretty bad. I know. I really don't think you can play the remake games and then go play the old ones. It just doesn't. This is broken. Where's my wish list? What the shit? All right. I was trying to check out their other game. I guess we are going to have to update since this thing's broke. Oh, come on, wish list. What was it? Neon. I'm pretty sure I wish listed. It was pretty cool. Neon Inferno. Yeah. This was made for kind of like a good challenge and just everything in general here, but yeah. Well, they were releasing a code for this game today over on Twitter. All right, let's try new game. We're going to move our way up. We're going to try the enhanced. Play the remastered version with refined enemy behaviors, improved gameplay, and more. So I'm curious about that. Enemies maybe duck shots, maybe? Okay, you can skip that with a button formerly known as start. Throw it back retro now. We'll try the next case. Pretty cool that you're like choosing your scenario like this. Saba. I need to know how to pronounce it. You know what the Kona Animal Research Lab, right? Publicly, they're researching new animal species used as food, but in reality, they're developing bioweapons. Last game we played had bioweapons. We were sent there on a mission from a certain client I can't name, but we failed. They captured my partner, Maki. Please stop. Oh man, I can't, don't. It's brutal that that doesn't go off the screen, right? That it stops. Whoa, shit. I guess that's if you want to escape. Get a little bit of a warning. I'm trying to... if you accidentally do that, like what if I just thought that was the next area to go to? I can't get out. It's a full-on abort mission. I see those cameras up there. Well, we should check some doors, shouldn't we? PC Engine ended up getting a CD attachment. You really, I mean, some surprising results. Rondo of Blood, man. Recently, the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals has been getting on our case. Apparently, their presidents even hired hitmen. You must be totally okay with the cruelty to animals, lady. Alright, so I was wondering, could you enhance you don't shoot diagonal? Oh, look at that. He couldn't do that earlier. He would be stuck. Now there really isn't like an animation for this. You also have to consider RAM back in the day. Kind of made for animation getting cut, you know? Or the possibilities of it. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to duck. You really got to hit down first. Or just, really just down. I'm kind of trying to go at it diagonal, but he's like continuing to run. So I've got, it's kind of on me to get used to that. What the? What did we just get ourselves into here? You don't want to let that collect. Now I'm screwed. Hold on. Did I just erase them by going off screen? Yep. That old NES trick applies, huh? Oh, jeez. Getting a little bit of Rolling Thunder type vibes, you know, in little ways. Alright, so we're not going in there. I guess we have to go upstairs. Look at that, my bullet kind of like ran out of steam. You know, I wasn't facing the stairs when I did that, but I think maybe the enhanced mode gives him better stair manipulation. Maybe. Have to double check that. Nope, no hot babes here. Just some, looks like a giant brain. Krang, is that you? Hold on, let's keep going this way. I wonder if you could duck those bullets before. Doom, 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 doom. Alright, I want some answers. Where's the animal cruelty? What am I missing here? Alright, talk. New employees aren't allowed in the back rooms. Chief Satomi should have clearance though. Okay. Who is that? I want your clearance. Is that you? Recently, the prevention of animal stuff. So you're not Chief Satomi? Wasn't anywhere elsewhere for me to go, was there? There was the goop room. Oh, shoot. Here, let's rewind a little. I might be hitting them off camera, off screen. All right, what do you want me to do with the goop? Maybe somebody will appear. We can just kind of yeet our way out of there. Huh. Well, look, at the time, games were like hard and kind of cryptic. You do have the luxury of being able to look some stuff up now, right? Oh, look at the pause screen. Are they window cleaners? Like chibi window cleaners? I stole a chocolate bar from a store today, and I've never felt really. Is that a movie quote, tote, or actual event? I'm worried if you hit bonus here, you're going to kind of get yeeted out of your game. Maybe the chief has appeared. Yeah, you want to tell me where the chief is? Chief Satomi? There was an empty room, right? The end? Maybe the chief's there now? It sort of is a sponsored stream because I did get the game for free. So I want to be upfront about that. It's a $25 game. Getting things done like that as like a, hey, we would like to have an official modern hardware release, first time English language localization, also a licensed game. It can be a little expensive, you know, it's not like an indie title. Here we go. Chief Satomi. Oh wait, hold on, I guess that's her talking. Chief Satomi, that would be me. Ack, I'm not good with her type. My, aren't you a handsome devil? If you bring me... I'm not good. I'm not even good with her type. Boy, oh boy, look how strong you are. Like, a sample of RNA 23. RNA? Was that a thing in 1990? I'll let you into the back rooms. You'll let me in because I have a gun pointed at you and I can't even put it away. I was a little concerned this would happen. If I did this stream of the game, that would actually stop people from buying it. But realistically, you know, I'm spreading some awareness, right? Hey, I bet you the goop room has the sample, doesn't it? Sample RNA 23. Sure, it's right. Okay. Did I get it? It's not showing up as an item. Let's go talk. I wish I had a indicator trying to remember which door to go to. Thank you. Here you go. You got an ID card. The enhanced controls are a little better. Hell, maybe you can shoot more. Was I shooting 3 sperm at a time? What am I going to do with that key card? No! Can I just use a computer? Oh! Little trick here. Nope, that's not gonna help. Maybe I need to be in here to see that no one's there anymore. Alright guys, where am I taking the computer? Key card. I wonder if it simply means one of these doors that didn't open before is gonna open now. No! can't use that, can I? Yeah, these doors didn't open earlier, did they? Talk to the nurse. Good luck. I like strong men like you. Tell me where these abused animals are. Hold on. She just healed me, didn't she? The nurse heals you. But did I just waste it? Is that the only time she's gonna heal you? I just want to see if she's... Yep, hold on. Let's let these guys rough me up a little bit. Shotgun. Hello, nurse. Boom. All right. So we found out how health works in this game. Oh. Actually, I ran past one of these doors, didn't I? Maybe the enhanced behavior is stopping them from running at me like Kung Fu. Oh, what? Why is he going back in? Man, that turn move is not that easy to pull off. Can't go a single day without hearing about that broad Sydney Swing. I know the feeling, man. They only allow so many people to be kind of famous these days, right? We meet again. Urk, it's her again. How rude. I was going to tell you about the captive woman, but now I won't. I'm sorry, mistress. I'll be a good boy, a good kid. Doing the weird anime stuff. Then go and fetch me some DNA 42. You got it, lady. I've seen Sydney Sweeney in a few things, and she never seemed like a strong actress. I know we made fun of Pamela Anderson probably for sounding funny, and then we were calling people bad actors based on their speaking voice, right? Is Sydney Sweeney any better of an actress than Pamela Anderson? No, I think I got shafted there. Come on, game. Whoa! You know, this gives a little bit of elevator action vibes with you opening the doors. Running. Oh! DNA 42. Just get a clip there. Come on. Is this where we escape? Couldn't have put that helipad a little closer? Pamela Anderson was in a very weird spot where it was like agreed upon she was like the hottest thing alive, right? But we couldn't give her big movies, right? Instead, it's like, hey, here's a Casablanca knockoff called Barbed Wire. And other than that, did she really get like above the title credit for anything else? And it was just kind of weird. Guess we're gonna keep going up. Holy... What was that? It was like some cami with a flamethrower, but a dude. Maybe a Delta Red. My eyes just aren't what they used to be. Sample DNA 42, you say? There you go, young man. All right. We are kind of an Uber Eats driver, aren't we? Okay, please. All right, where was the gal? She was on this floor, right? Yes. You have to remember the damn doors. You do. Can't you read, you idiot? This is sample DNA 43. The old bastard. I mean, okay. I'm pretty sure it was like nationally agreed upon. There was a symposium that Pamela Anderson was like the hottest woman in, like, we're looking at like 1996, okay? But I mean, there were flaws, right? Like the painted on eyebrows, the way she talked, the plastic enhancements, the bolt-ons, right? But that was the way things kind of were. I'm not even sure if Sydney Sweeney is getting that much agreed upon hot talk. Kind of weird. It's almost like with Sydney Sweeney, and by the way, I really shouldn't have that light on. I was shooting video earlier and I didn't turn that light off. This may or may not make much of a difference. No, it kind of does, but does Sydney Sweeney have more female fans than Pam Anderson, who I don't think had any female fans? It was horn dog guys strictly, right? Just kind of a weird deal. I think this game, the City Hunter thing had, it's very weird. You revisit the old OVA animes and they are super not safe for kids, would not be a Saturday morning cartoon. This one, from what I've seen, would actually be more North American palette. I don't think it had any nudity. The guy, I mean, maybe, well, Dragon Ball Z has a little bit of a horn dog character type thing going, right? Not really a trope you see so much in Western cartoons of 80s and 90s, but yeah, this is much more of a family-friendly type thing than a number of OVAs that look kind of cute and sparkling, and then you have to see the women get undressed and put on their cyber suits. You know, whose voice is more grating, though? Sydney Sweeney's or Pam Anderson's? That's the question. All right, he got me the real sample. I think I remember what door to go to. This guy's coming by with the flamethrower, right? See, old game logic. You had to have known ahead of time about the flamethrower. Now, can I get these guys to go away better? Please. Thank you. This key opens the room where they're keeping the woman. You got a key. There are a gajillion doors, and I don't know which one. All right, we're gonna search this floor. It's no Contra run and gun, is it? But I mean, there is a little bit of run and gun to this. Man, these guys are on top of you. Which, I mean, hey, he went in that door, right? What do you expect him to do? This is not a room keeping a woman, but I think we're gonna have to remember. Oh my God, we're gonna have to remember that location so that we can escape with her, right? Check out those skills, boys. All right, top floor, let's do this. Oh, right, we're not doing that. All right, it's not the top floor, but come on, woman. Eek, get out. He just got his power restored by perving. I believe what we just happened again. Very, very something. Oh shit. Getting roasted up there, aren't I? Here, let's kill you and go see this gal again. Get that health back if we can. You gonna give me some health? Yeah, they're leaning into something there. Oh, come on. Oh, whoa, 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 what are we? Come on, I'm not missing anything by not walking from here, am I? They're sending all the Street Fighter characters after me. Okay, it's not this floor then. I'm pretty sure. Was there a secret room, maybe? It almost looked a little bit like Winona Ryder, right? Oh, I could go to the right. Is there a woman hiding? What the shit? Oh, we're in Castlevania, guys. Holy. There you are, City Hunter. Prepare to die. You don't have a snowball's chance in hell of beating me. Oh, hold on. I'm City Hunter talking. You don't have a snowball's chance in hell of beating me. Ah, I'm sorry. Please, take this. Just don't hurt me. You got a laser gun. That's how this works? Hold on. Do I have... Oh. Select. Maybe we're going to use this on the Minotaur. Yeah, this suddenly turned into a Castlevania game. Alright, here goes. I guess he just ran off. You get 2 lasers on screen at a time there. Alright, we need to get off this damn floor. It wasn't this floor either. Here, let's surprise Winona one more time.
I want to touch.
Had to do that. If you don't leave, her boyfriend beats you up. Okay, now there wasn't anything on this floor, right? I don't think we had a girl on this floor either. I don't think. Hey, I've played a number of retro games that didn't age well. With these little bit of quality life enhancements, this is not like the worst thing out there. All right, the end of the hall on the right here. We gotta find a girl. I think we can finish this mission. I think we've got what it takes. You like those skills, guys? Come on. Damn it, man. They're on top. Oh, if the door doesn't work, you're a little effed. Nurse. Seems to be bottomless. I wonder if this is an enhanced edition feature. You know, if it was classic, would you get healed up once, come back in here, and she's gone, right? Boy, I need a map. I need, you know, a number posted on what floor I'm on. Something. Oh, hold on here. Oh, I messed up something. I took my chat down. Sorry. First, I thought this was Cocoon the game. Update on RE9. I finished rescuing Grace and Emily from the zombies after the helicopter crash and am now playing as Grace again. I was so pissed at those zombies for going after... Oh, Nukem. If you only knew. If you only knew half the truth, Nukem. Anyway, I'm deeply invested in the story and can't wait to do more sass kicking with Leon. I just hope we can finally get poor little Emily to safety. As you go along, you're going to get more time with Leon. The Leon stuff, I did record a review of RE9 tonight, so I'm going to have to work on that during the weekend. But your time with Leon will expand, and you'll pick up all the cool stuff you saw me doing and things. How do you feel about giant spiders? Because some people are a little upset that you have to fight a giant spider, and it's kind of freaking them out. All right, I'm trying to rescue a girl. City Hunter. Where is she? Where is she? Why are you trying to kill me? Guys, don't spoil anything for Nukem. I thought our stream was spoiling some stuff for him. We'll see here. You may be a few nights away from finishing the game. It's quite a bit long, really. This speedrun achievement thing for it, not that you need to be concerned with achievements, but if you want to earn some of the extra bonus stuff, you're actually going to have to beat the game in like 4 hours. There may or may not be ways to do that effectively. I'm looking for a girl. This place is confusing. Tell me where she is. Recently this... Oh my god. This isn't the first floor, is it? Yeah, here's the desk. Okay. So, I have a special key. Can't really save game, can I? Will this work? Save state? I guess it does. Those are as save states. Okay, cool. I mean, we got a giant ugly girl with sharp teeth, so a giant spider at this point is just... Fighting the spider is a decent boss fight. Huh. It may actually be the best boss fight of the game. Because you do have some freedom to move around. Yeah, I would say the spider is probably the best boss fight. Come on, City Hunter. You got a laser. We're looking for a girl. Where is she? Oh, am I going to have to escort her to the helicopter? Oh, we're rewinding that. Where is she? Surely not in here. I'm gonna rewind if I don't see anything here. Nope. Okay, have I not checked every damn door? This is the key to the door where they're hiding the girl that's locked up. They said. Could this be it? This Halcyon Days. Oh, everybody, let's reminisce about the old days of gaming, right? But yet, remember when you had to actually know the damn level, like the back of your hand? People forget about that. Okay, there's a key. There's a door where a girl's locked up. All the doors are the same color. Are you streaming this Sunday? I was wondering if you could do a quick reaction and shout out to Retrofusion Gaming. He recently just hit 1,000 subs, and I have a short playlist of his best. He actually put together a short last night showing Tofu's cameo in Resident Evil Requiem. I went back in there and I don't see Tofu anywhere. Maybe I didn't trigger it right the first time or something, but yeah, I did watch his short yesterday, and he was like, oh, it blew up like, 1,000 views already. I'm like, that's kind of the way the shorts work. They're recommended in a feed, essentially. But yeah, am I streaming tomorrow and Sunday? If I do, I think people really wanted me to get into this. I think. And if I do stream, I guess we'll have to start that and then go into the Mario 2D stuff. Because we got to get some Mario 2D stuff in. It is very pixely. However, it could get even more pixel. We have... This is on 16:9, and I'm a little confused by this. But you can swap it to pixel perfect, which is pretty close to what they call native. But then look how chunky he gets, 4:3. It's a little confusing, isn't it? I think 4:3 is the way to go. CRT filter. I don't think that there's a lot of like fine graphics art sort of thing happening here. It's not Earthworm Jim. We're probably better off with clean pixels. Do you guys want me to stream like tomorrow and stuff and do the Kirby? I'm guessing Monday is when you start streaming Kirby Return to Dreamland. I don't know. I wasn't necessarily planning to have the weekend off, but maybe before Kirby Dreamland Deluxe, maybe I should do the original Kirby Dreamland, which I think can be done in one stream. I think I can knock that out in one stream, 2 at most. Was that a game that you saved? It was one of the first games I beat back in the day. It's beatable. So we can do that on NSO and then immediately do the Dreamland Deluxe. And kind of be like, oh, hey, I remember that guy. Like, oh, yeah, it's those things. I have very little memory of that Kirby's Dream Land, though. So I may not play amazing, just letting you know. But yeah, maybe we could start that tomorrow. And if you think maybe Monday would be the best time to start the Dreamland Deluxe, maybe do that. I really want to... I'm really invested in rescuing some woman now. Some woman's been locked up. The key to the room. Yeah, I was given access to this. Hold on, wait. This took me into another like side of the building. Maybe I need to go over here. Okay, nothing there. I don't think there was a stairs back there unless you go this way. On this side of the building, can you get stairs? Be wary, Kirby's Dream Land may appear clunkier than it appears. I remember it being a pretty good game, and the Game Boy actually had better animations and sprite work than the NES. Oh, big strong man like you. Thank you, nurse. Where is this girl hiding? Hell, does someone want to look this up? No! So there is a physical version. This game actually has a physical version you can get. It has like a steelbook and everything. Steelbook, all kinds of stuff. Switch edition. I think the physical release is Switch and PlayStation 5. Playing Return to Dreamland really puts into perspective how far we've come. Yeah, I kind of figured it would, but I think it'd be nice on the lead up to do the OG. So how about tomorrow we do Kirby's Dream Land NSO? I do need to play some Air Riders tonight or at some point here because there is an event going on. I've actually missed a few events. It's like there's an event every week. I didn't realize that there was like a 3-on-3 event or something. High jump event. Like there's been events going on in the game that I wasn't really familiar with. Okay, the helicopter's over here. They don't have the girl at the helicopter, do they? Switch is the best. They get physical stuff better than most. Yeah, this game has like, you know, some people complain about, oh, I want the steelbook, but also still give us the regular, so I don't break my steelbook or something. That's the way this physical release works. It has like a bunch of goodies, the double case, a little box, all kinds of... Ow! All right, let's go up a floor. We're gonna run into the Delta Red up here. I never did kill the Minotaur. Once I got the laser, come on. Once I got the laser, the Minotaur went away. Here's the peeping Tom part, right? Eek, get out. This game does say like rated mature for brief nudity, so I don't know how aggressive this gets over here. Oh, you bastard. I heard a manly grunt when I shot, so that's not Cammy. We are finding this woman, guys. We are finding her. Pretty sure I had looked in like every... Oh, wait. Is he a friend? Yeah. This is the guy who put me on the mission. While you had the enemy distracted, I rescued Maki. Okay. The head of the lab ran to the rooftop. Go after him. Okay, here we go, guys. Here, we'll get healed up here. Eek. The cat. No, why am I getting roasted right there? Okay. Got to get out of here. Now, which... It was like far right, wasn't it? All right, we're on the roof, guys. Is this a boss fight? What is this? Come on. This is the roof, right? You're a hard man to kill, Rio. His name is Rio and Rio Saba. I should have looked this up, I'm sorry. But this is your end. Holy... Okay, hold on, let's not get hit by that. What on earth am I fighting in this game? There's minotaurs. Ancient shit. Hold on, are those hits counting? I've got that laser. Oh, I think I can win the war of attrition here. He wants to jump over me, it's his fault. I'm unleashing my saber-toothed tiger on you. Yeah, you got away during the fight. In what? The helicopter that's still parked here? It belongs in a museum. Defeat Saber Tiger. Whoa. Now's your end. Magical cat appears with lasers. I didn't see a ton of the anime, but I don't recall that happening. Okay, so are we... Nice. Hold on, Bill. I guess that's the end of the thing there. So does that count towards, like, completion over here? Or did I not kill the thing fast enough and the guy got away? Like, was there multiple endings to that? Oh, we've got one more. Rio and Sakio's fiery escape. Now, I wonder if there's just 3 levels in the game. Or once you clear these 3, you're going to get a new set. Yeah. So we're going to actually try this next one on the hard setting. This third one. Hard. Challenge yourself as the legendary crime fighter of Shinjuku. Stronger enemies and increased difficulty. I'm just curious. You know, it's first impression stream. Let's do this. What are we thinking so far? Is this maybe a little better than you anticipated? It's supposed to be one of these like, oh man, I wish that would have gotten a, you know, American release, you know, but it was only released in Japan. I think when you have an anime TV series game that isn't in the series is not playing in the US, obviously it's not going to get released overseas because it'd be like, what, you know, what is that? Huh? The idea being people only bought the licensed games because they recognized the license back then, right? All right, let's try this one. Rio and Sakio's fiery escape. Yeah, it's on Steam, but there isn't a Steam physical release. But yeah, I got the code from RetroArt Games for the Xbox this morning. And I'm gonna have to do a video review for them. Let's see. Ever heard of the Kozuki gang? There were rumors that they were involved in a gun smuggling ring, but it turns out they don't smuggle guns. They make their own. Worse yet, it looks like they have ties to a company that's enabling them to make weapons more dangerous than just your average gun. I don't know what company it is, but it must belong to someone too influential for the police to get involved with. Rio, I need you to destroy their factory while leaving some evidence of their operations. Try and find out who's pulling the strings. Alright, thanks for letting me read all of that this time. I think this anime is still on Prime Video. If you want to watch it, I think I had watched a tiny bit of it on Prime. Oh shoot, that's like a level exit. Why does it let you do that? You guys are jumping me. Where's the nurse? I'll jump right down in front of them. take him off guard. Yeah, I may have made the mistake of going in here at all, right? Actually, hold on, let's rewind. Nope. Hell, I probably don't even need to go in there. Very unusual seeing the sperm tail on the bullets in a game. Very unusual choice. You mean good guy like the good guy dolls from Child's Play? Okay, there are a ton of enemies. Of course, for my achievements here, what do we have? We may have to actually beat the game on a hard. Secret achievement. Legendary sweeper, clear the game on hard. 5% have done that, and this is not a like super popular game on the Xbox. So it must not be that undoable, but no ulterior motive. Get healed by every nurse. Yeah, no ulterior motive. I just came in here to get healed. You know, just no big deal. You know, just a little bit of healing. My private eye. Clear the game on normal. Alright, we got a number of secret achievements. Holy... No! We're just gonna keep going. Not the lasers. No! Whoa. Eek, don't stare. But I have to go back for healing. On hard, is she gonna still be in there? I was right. On the lower difficulty setting, you get multiple healing opportunities from the frisky nurses and the perving. But on the higher difficulty settings, it's a one-shot thing, huh? Holy God! Then again, I don't know if I should have gone this way even. What else am I gonna do? Okay, hold on. I don't have that saucy girl to heal. Oh my God, am I taking hits from... Okay, gotta go this way. Lord. Oh, what the... Wait, wasn't that guy in Ninja Scroll? This is in 1990. 3 years before Ninja Scroll. I kind of wish this was more linear, because I'm very confused by the map. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Things, all the doors are the same color. Of course, it's more ambitious for the game to not be strictly linear, right? Okay, I'm supposed to handle this by what? All I can do is just run. Holy... She done? I heard a very mannish grunt. Oh, I'm almost dead. Let's rewind a little. Okay, hold on. This guy's a little low. You gotta kind of get him. See, my concern is I'm thinking very NES logic with this. I killed the guy over... Remember TMNT? That first TMT 89 game on NES was really bad about this. As soon as the enemy's off screen, they respawn right there. So you may have chased them away from their spawn screen position, killed them, and then you just turn around real quick and they're right on you again. And I'm a little concerned that even if I did that, trying to get this guy out of the way, I won't let you go any further. Oh, will you? Okay, hold on. Maybe we can exploit our way here. It's no Silk Song. Haha, yeah, suck it. He's still exploding. I shot the sheriff. Defeat White Metal Hero Man. Boy, he's got White Metal and Hero Man in his name, and he was the bad guy? What about Black Wood Woman? Is she gonna be like super evil? Like... This is our new missile launcher prototype. Well, you seem excited to show it off. Would you like to test it? You got a missile launcher. What? It's pushing you back. Dude, that is crazy. I haven't seen that type of... The game's kind of got physics. It's got a little bit of that equal opposite... Now look, your prototype kind of sucks because its range is 8 feet. Doesn't really give you a lot of room to not be in harm's way. It also doesn't seem to emit much of an explosion, but no credit where credit's due. All right, now I'm confused as to where to go, and we're probably about to die and about ready to wrap up the stream. It almost, hold on. While running, you can push the button while running, and it just kind of like launches out the top. Or you can hold it. Can't blow myself up, can I? You didn't die in one shot from this? Alright, we gotta kill the black gal too. You're just straight getting jumped, man. Is there a place they want me to put this missile launcher? Okay, now if there's something that needs to be defeatable by missile launcher, it's this, right? But no, there's no getting out of here. Like, you could save state this as much as you want. Rewind and whatever. Hell. I think that's just the way it's gonna be, guys. Here, I'll make a save. Hell, did that almost kill me? Enhanced, say, we'll save over this. Well, I've got these really out of order, but yeah, we'll override that. And that's going to pretty much do it for our stream. Let's maybe check out the gallery a little, or I don't think we unlocked gallery stuff, but man, the old anime look when they would just like print the posters, you know, or the promotional art looks so good because it comes across looking so much cleaner and sharper than what they actually end up putting on the TV, what through their whole telecine process, and you end up with like basically, you want to watch any of this stuff, you get like Laserdisc quality put on a DVD. Even later on, really unfortunate, like Golden Boy, Blu-ray comes out and it's not really high definition, and from a place that does a pretty good job with that stuff too, Discotheque Media gives you basically Laserdisc quality at Blu-ray kind of price. Kind of fibs even said 1080p HD and stuff when it's not. But look at that, that's nice and sharp. Well, to an extent. Obviously, when you get modern artwork in a game, really good that they've kind of got this stuff included, you know? Don't know who all the gals are, that's for sure, but hey, I'm cool. I got a huge gun, a jacket, and all the ladies. Oh, you can reset that. That's kind of our box art. Is that like super... No, I mean, they didn't like, you know, clean it up with AI or nothing. I'm staying pretty authentic to things. You stay back. I've got this. I have a gun. You don't. The most exciting part of the day is when I ask my mom what's for dinner. I don't know if I'd go as far as to call that exciting, but I mean, if you're hungry, sure. All right, so you can't go to the next one real easily here, can you? Thought I did. Little flyer thing. Look at that. We've got more girls that you're walking in on. Big selling point of the game. You walk to the right, you shoot stuff. Girls are in changing rooms, right? I'm trying to recall if Jackie Chan played is that a flute? So this girl here, like the sidekick helper, has like a large mallet she would hit him over the head with, and it happens at the very end of the movie. But it's like a comedy thing. Like if he does anything pervy, she hits him. Maybe at some point he upgraded to a Cadillac. I don't know. Whoa, maybe we need to be more careful about going through this gallery. Who knows? Yeah, that was City Hunter, guys. Well, hold on. That's not the main screen. LB, box art, music. I guess you... Well, okay, if you pulled up this stuff and you didn't want your save ruined by looking at the bonus stuff, you could. But then how do you get to like the main menu? Kind of weird. Let's try that again. Quit, resume. Seems to be the only way to really get to that sort of like main menu where it played all the music. I like the part where you hunted the city and stuff. Yeah, that city had no chance, right? Why was it that I couldn't seem to get back to this space, this area? You might actually kind of get in trouble for playing this music, though. Do they credit the original team? Sunsoft. Sunsoft made the game. Sunrise made the anime. There was a Jackie Chan animated show. It was a Western style animated show, like CW, wasn't it? I think it was a CW thing. Remember, they had like a Godzilla thing. I think they had a Men in Black show. or a Static Shock or something. They had a few things, and this was like late 90s. And I think that was when the Jackie Chan animated show was. He may have very well had another animated show, you know, overseas that we didn't know about. Oh, we're getting into all of the copyright claim time. All right, let's get out of there and just chat for a sec. City Hunter, kind of cool. $25 worth of cool. Maybe if you were a big fan of the Jackie Chan movie or you're familiar with the anime, that would help you out with this. As is, it has some of those caveats of the older throwback games that try to be ambitious. If it's not a linear run to the right and kill everything in your path, then you end up with, well, how do we convey this environment to people? Spend an hour looking through doors, a whole bunch of green doors. No arrow showing me where to go, no map I can look at. Couldn't tell what floor I was on. Just thankfully I completed one of those scenarios somehow. But yeah, that was our first impressions of City Hunter. Don't go away, channel members. We're going to go off topic in a few minutes here. I have to try to set that up on the studio thing. I have a video I really need to get to editing tonight, so we're going to try to do the going off topic thing for 30 minutes. And I mean, a lot of the usual faces haven't dropped by yet, but we'll see about that. And I'll just kind of go in on the news or answer whatever questions anybody has. Not game, not movie, not streaming show related, whatever. It can be just whatever. And yeah, we'll start that in about 5 minutes if I can figure out how to do it. I have to hit certain buttons. Let's see do I remember how to do this? Members only stream starts in 5 minutes. Okay, there we go. What else do I think some of you, me playing and showing you some of the game talks you out of it, but I think it's actually pretty cool that they were able to get, like, you know, I would like to see a Rondo of Blood official license come here and unite. Oh, well, they kind of sort of have a version of that on the PSP. Is that modern hardware? Like, and hell, it's weird to me to think of something from the 2000s as, you know, dated retro in that sort of regard. It is. Vaughn, do you like chess, Yu-Gi-Oh, anything like that? I was pretty decent at chess. I don't play much. I had a chess computer thing. I had a couple different of those. I think the last time I played, I beat my brother, or I trolled him and forced a stalemate and said, "Okay, I retire," you know, so that he would never have to be able to beat me, right? It's like you don't want your kid dunking on you, right? Unless it's a really cool dunk. So you don't want your little brother beating you, right? But I don't mind doing a few board game type stuff. It's just unfortunate you really have to have people around. I think you can remote do some Dungeons and Dragons type thing. I believe Logitech even makes a webcam specifically for that gives a front and a look down at the game board. I don't do a lot of the card stuff. If it's cards, lately I've been playing 5 Crowns with my folks. The Texas Hold'em thing, is that fad over? I don't know. But no, I don't do I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Barely much about Pokemon, really. But I don't know the card stuff, that's for sure. Looking at the timer here, we got about 3 minutes. I bring it up because the Pokemon Champions app is coming out next month or early May. Anyway, you might like competitive Pokemon. It's an app. Oh, I sure hope that's not like that. Oh, there was some company that came out with a very greedy pay-to-win card game, and it failed so hard. I think, was it Was it the people behind Diablo had like a card game that went really bad like that? Did King Kong ruin Peter Jackson's career? He sure didn't seem to make a ton of movies after that. What did he make last? Like The Lovely Bones and then just disappeared? I think Weta ruined his career. Instead, he can just make all the money off of this CGI firm, you know, instead of actually have to do anything himself. Kind of like how when you own Steam and you can buy a $500 million luxury yacht, you're not too compelled to make a game that people doesn't live up to people's expectations in the way of Half-Life 3, right? Hearthstone. No, I remember that being a thing. I remember seeing this Hearthstone stuff getting played a lot. Shit, the closest I've come to like a card game in a game would have actually been the Gwent, trying to figure out how to play Gwent in Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I need to actually get my Internet Explorer app up here and try to clear this out and come up with some topics for we're going to swap in about a minute. We're swapping over to our going off topic stuff. So I think I need to actually hit the end stream. If you're a member, it should start the members thing automatically for you. If not, if you go to my Twitch, because it's hard for me to figure out how to turn this off, the stream will continue on Twitch. My Twitch, legendarybadass.com, plain English, legendarybadass.com will redirect you to the Twitch. You can also find the link on the channel and all that stuff. Made it this far, wait until marriage counseling.